So, back-to-back cruises. We are currently on a back-to-back, and we want to tell you about the back-to-back process. We were going to film it, but it's a pretty simple process, and there really isn't anything super exciting to film.
We went into the lounge at around 9.
We got an envelope in our stateroom during the week that told us how to proceed.
And then we went to the lounge, and this cruise has, today there were 363 people that were doing back-to-back. That's a lot. But it moved pretty quick. We had to wait for immigration or whatever to come in. But how long? We were
An
in
hour?
there an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. And then you just, thank you. Then you just signed. Well, they do facial recognition and they walk you through a line and
Gave us our new sail and sign card.
yeah, and then you just go.
And then in our room, we got 2 extra drink coupons. So we get 2 extra cocktails on this cruise.
And then there is a photo opportunity with free photos for back-to-back cruisers only, and that will be tonight. So we'll get to go and do that and get
Yeah.
free photos.
And we each get one. So if we do them together, we would each get one, but they're at a specific location, same backdrop. But yeah, it's nice. But anyway, back-to-back cruise is super easy. Moving your stateroom, the steward will help you do that. Ours, not so much. But they're supposed to help you. You just let them know where you're going. They'll take your stuff for you. Ours was not very helpful, so I moved most of our stuff, but I didn't mind. I got my steps in.
And it was a conversation piece, just carrying hang-up clothes through the ship.
Yeah, it was walking through with
And
her
then
shoes
and
people, "Where
our
you
shoe rack full of shoes. Yeah, they were like, "What are you guys doing?"
But for
It's
anybody
awesome.
that hasn't back to back, the advantage to a back to back is you get 1 set of airfare and 2 weeks at sea. I would recommend that
Yeah.
you do a back to back. Tips:
Try it.
same cabin.
Yeah, don't get
Try
different cabins.
to be in the same cabin. We didn't have that available to us because we booked one, and then a month or 2 later we booked the other one, and there were no cabins that matched up. But if you can and you're planning it, book the same cabin. It'll make it a lot easier.
A lot smoother.
Other tips: if you have drinks left over, like we bought a bucket of beer yesterday, we had 2 of them left. We just went and got a bucket of ice, and now we've got our beers from yesterday for today. So that's another tip. Bringing your free bottles of wine. You're allowed 2 bottles of wine per stateroom. On a back-to-back, you can bring 4. Just have your paperwork with you, and you can show them at the port that you're on a back-to-back, and they will let you bring 4 bottles of wine on board, which is nice.
Yeah, that worked out. That worked out well.
And the other nice thing about a back-to-back is you got one airline ticket to buy, or 2 to and from. You eliminate a set of flights on a cruise potentially. And then the other recommendation would be different itineraries.
Yes, which this is. So you get different ports, which is nice. So if you look at the itineraries, you can pick something that you get 2 different places.
Now we do repeat Celebration Key. We were there yesterday. We're in Miami today. Tomorrow we'll be back in Celebration Key.
But the rest of the ports are different.
Yeah. So try to pick a different itinerary. Then you'll get to see some different things. If that matters. If you just love being on the ship and like life on the ship, then it's probably not a big deal. But the other thing is you got to kind of get to see what all is going on, so you can kind of already be ready for, okay, where do we want to be next week? Where do we want to sit for the show? You know, on this ship they have a circus show, and we actually had awesome seats for it. But you learn those little tips so that the next week your trip goes by a lot
Well, and
easier.
you don't spend an entire day or 2 trying to figure out where everything is. You pretty much know, although this ship is huge. So that still is a little hard to do. But
So if you're going to do a back-to-back or you have any questions about a back-to-back, feel free to post them up and we'll try to answer them for you. But I would recommend a back-to-back.
yeah, I think it's gone great.
So let us know what your thoughts are on back-to-back, if you've ever done one or if you have any questions.